Most people are trapped, not by chains or walls, but by something far more invisible and far more powerful. It is a trap that keeps 90% of people stuck in the same financial position year after year, decade after decade. And the worst part, most don't even realize they're caught in it. Today, we're going to expose this trap, understand why it's so effective, and more importantly, discover the exact strategies successful entrepreneurs use to break free. These aren't theories from textbooks. These are battle-tested principles from those who've actually made the journey from poverty to prosperity. By the end of this video, you'll understand why you stay stuck and exactly what you need to do to change your trajectory forever. The invisible prison, the comfort zone trap. Let's start with the most dangerous trap of all, the comfort zone. But here's what most people misunderstand. The comfort zone isn't actually comfortable. It's just familiar. Think about it. You wake up stressed about money. You go to a job that doesn't fulfill you. You come home too tired to work on your dreams. You scroll through social media, seeing others succeed, feeling left behind. Then you sleep and repeat. Is that comfortable? No. It's familiar pain. The human brain is wired to choose familiar pain over unfamiliar uncertainty every single time. This is why people stay in bad relationships, terrible jobs, and limiting situations. The devil you know feels safer than the angel you don't. The education systems lie here as an uncomfortable truth. The traditional education system was designed during the Industrial Revolution to create factory workers, obedient, punctual employees who follow instructions well. Think about how school operates. Sit still, raise your hand. Don't question authority. Memorize what you're told. Take a test. Get a grade. The entire system conditions you to exchange time for grades, which later translates to exchanging time for money. You're never taught how money actually works. You're never taught about assets versus liabilities. You're never taught about leverage, compound interest, or building systems. Why? Because the system isn't designed to create wealthy people. It's designed to create reliable workers for wealthy people. The salary ceiling when you work a job, there's always a ceiling. Maybe you make $40,000 a year, or 60, or even 100, but there is always a maximum to how much your time can generate because you only have 24 hours in a day. The poverty trap operates on this principle. You trade your most valuable, non-renewable resource, time, for money. And the moment you stop trading time, the money stops flowing. This creates a prison where you can never stop working. Rich people understood something fundamental. Your income must be disconnected from your time. They build systems, businesses, and assets that generate money whether they're working or not. This is the first key to breaking free. The consumption mentality society constantly programs you to consume. Every advertisement, every social media post, every commercial is designed to make you feel inadequate until you buy something. New car, new phone, new clothes, new experiences. This creates a vicious cycle. You work to earn money. You spend money to feel better about working. You need to work more to afford what you bought. The trap tightens. Wealthy individuals flip this equation entirely. They view money not as something to spend, but as seeds to plant. Every dollar is a potential employee working for them. This mindset shift alone can change everything. The psychological barriers, fear of failure. Let's talk about the fear that paralyzes more dreams than anything else. The fear of failure. But here's the paradox. By not trying, you've already failed. You've failed by default. Successful entrepreneurs don't fear failure less. They've simply redefined what failure means. For them, failure isn't an outcome. It's data. Every failed attempt teaches you what doesn't work, bringing you closer to what does. Thomas Edison tested thousands of materials before finding the right filament for the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he said he hadn't failed, he'd just found 10,000 ways that didn't work. This is the mindset shift that separates those who break free from those who remain trapped. The scarcity mindset, the poverty trap, is maintained by scarcity mindset, the belief that there's never enough, not enough money, not enough opportunities, not enough time. This mentality makes you hoard, play small, and compete viciously for scraps. Wealthy people operate from abundance. They understand that value creation is infinite. If you solve someone's problem, create something new, or serve people better, you're not taking from a limited pie. You're baking a bigger pie. When you shift from scarcity to abundance, everything changes. You start looking for opportunities instead of obstacles. You seek collaboration instead of competition. You invest instead of hoard. Immediate gratification. Modern society has weaponized dopamine against you. Social media, junk food, streaming services, online shopping, everything is designed to give you instant pleasure. This rewires your brain to crave immediate rewards. But wealth building requires delayed gratification. It means sacrificing today's pleasure for tomorrow's freedom. It means working on your business while your friends party. It means investing money you could spend. It means reading books instead of binge-watching shows. The inability to delay gratification is one of the strongest predictors of lifelong poverty. Those who can resist immediate pleasure for long-term gain break free. Those who can't remain trapped. Learned helplessness. Perhaps the most insidious trap is learned helplessness, the belief that you have no control over your circumstances. This happens when you try and fail repeatedly, eventually concluding that trying is pointless. People trapped in poverty often exhibit this. They've tried to save, and unexpected expenses wiped it out. They've tried to start businesses and failed. They've tried to learn new skills and saw no results. Eventually, they stopped trying altogether. Breaking free requires reclaiming your agency. Yes, circumstances matter. Yes, systemic issues exist. But within your sphere of control, you have more power than you think. The question is, will you use it? The financial traps, the debt cycle. Consumer debt is a tool designed to keep you trapped. Credit cards, car loans, personal loans, they all promise freedom but deliver slavery. Here's how it works. You can't afford something you want, so you borrow. Now you have the thing, but you also have monthly payments with interest. This reduces your monthly income, making you more financially stressed, which increases the temptation to borrow more for relief. The cycle continues. Breaking free requires a radical approach. Treat debt as an emergency. Attack it with intense focus. Cut expenses to the bone. Work extra hours. Sell things you don't need. Every dollar saved goes to debt elimination. This is not fun, but neither is being trapped for decades. Lifestyle inflation. Here's a trap that catches even high earners. As your income increases, your expenses increase proportionally, or even faster. You get a raise, so you upgrade your apartment. You get a promotion, so you buy a better car. Your income doubles, but somehow you're still living paycheck to paycheck. This is lifestyle inflation, and it's the reason doctors, lawyers, and executives often have no more financial freedom than minimum wage workers. They've just upgraded their prison cell. The wealthy do the opposite. They maintain modest lifestyles even as their income grows, funneling the difference into investments and assets. This is how you build actual wealth, not just the appearance of wealth. The single income stream relying on one source of income is like walking a tightrope without a net. If you lose that job, get sick, or the company downsizes, everything collapses instantly. The wealthy understand this instinctively. They don't have a job. They have multiple income streams, business profits, rental properties, stock dividends, royalties, side businesses, investments. If one stream dries up, the others continue flowing. Breaking free means systematically building additional income sources. Start a side business. Invest in dividend stocks. Create digital products. Build something that generates money independently of your time. The consumption trap. Banks and credit card companies have gamified spending. Points, rewards, cashback, all designed to make you spend more. Retail stores use psychological tactics, sales, limited time offers, buy now pay later schemes. Every dollar you spend on things that depreciate is a dollar that won't work for you. A luxury car loses value the moment you drive it off the lot. Designer clothes are worth pennies. At resale, the latest phone is obsolete within months. Flip the script. Every purchasing decision becomes an investment analysis. Does this generate income? Does this appreciate in value? Does this significantly improve my ability to earn more? If the answer is no, you probably don't need it. The breakthrough strategies. Strategy 1. Develop rare and valuable skills. The fastest way to increase your income is to become exceptionally good at something valuable, not just competent. Exceptional. The marketplace rewards rare and valuable skills disproportionately. An average designer might make $40,000 a year. An exceptional designer makes $300,000. The difference isn't 7.5 times the skill, it's probably 30% more skill. But the rewards are exponential. Identify skills that are in high demand but short supply. In today's world, digital marketing, coding, copywriting, video editing, sales, data analysis, then obsessively. Develop mastery. Read everything. Practice daily. Study the best. Get coaching. Within 2 to 3 years of focused effort, you can become top 10% in your field. This single strategy can increase your earning potential by 5 to 10 times. It's not sexy. It requires discipline, but it works. Strategy 2. Build systems, not jobs. Here's the fundamental difference between rich and poor. Poor people have jobs. Rich people have systems. A job means you trade time for money. A system means the money comes whether you work or not. This could be a business with employees, an e-commerce store, a software product, rental properties, or digital courses. The goal is to build something that operates independently of your constant input. Yes, it requires massive effort. Upfront, yes. You'll work harder than ever at the beginning, but you're building leverage. Start small. If you have a skill, package it into a service. Then document your process. Then hire someone to execute part of it. Then systematize further. Gradually, you transition from doing the work to managing the system to owning the system. Strategy 3. Invest like your life depends on it, because it does. Every dollar you earn has two possible destinies. It can work for you, or you can work for it again. The wealthy make their money work for them through investments, stocks, real estate, businesses, index funds. The power of compound interest means that money invested today grows exponentially over time. Here's a simple example. If you invest $500 monthly with an average 10% annual return, in 30 years you'll have over $1 million. That same amount spent on consumer goods is simply gone. Start immediately, even if it's small amounts. Automate your investments so they happen before you can spend the money. Increase the amount whenever your income grows. Let time and compound interest do the heavy lifting. Strategy 4. Expand your network intentionally. Your network is your net worth. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's literal truth. The people you surround yourself with determine your opportunities, your mindset, and your trajectory. If everyone in your circle is broke and complaining, that becomes your normal. If everyone in your circle is building businesses and investing, that becomes your normal. Intentionally seek out people who are where you want to be. Attend industry events. Join mastermind groups. Engage meaningfully online. Provide value first without expecting anything in return. The right connection can open doors no amount of hard work alone can open. A single introduction can lead to a partnership, an investment, or an opportunity that changes everything. Strategy 5. Bet on yourself. Here's the ultimate breakthrough strategy. Stop playing small. Stop waiting for permission. Stop hoping someone will give you a chance. Bet on yourself aggressively. Take calculated risks. Invest in your education. Start that business. Create that product. Put yourself out there even when you're scared. The worst case scenario is rarely as bad as you imagine, and the upside is unlimited. Every successful person you admire made a decision to bet on themselves when it wasn't comfortable. They quit the safe job. They invested their savings. They worked 18-hour days when everyone doubted them. You don't need permission. You don't need perfect circumstances. You need a decision and relentless execution. The execution plan. Phase 1. Financial stabilization. Months 1-6. Your first priority is stopping the bleeding. Track every single expense. Create a bare-bones budget. Cut ruthlessly. Cancel subscriptions. Reduce entertainment spending. Eat at home. Find cheaper alternatives. Simultaneously, build a small emergency fund, even just $1,000. This prevents minor emergencies from becoming debt spirals. Once you have this buffer, attack your highest interest debt aggressively during this phase. Also, start your skill development. Dedicate 1 to 2 hours daily to learning something valuable. This is your foundation. Phase 2. Income acceleration. Months 6 to 18. Now you're stabilized and learning. Time to increase your income. Apply your new skills. Ask for a raise. Change jobs if necessary. Start freelancing on the side. Launch a small service business. The goal is to create a gap between earning and spending. Every extra dollar gets split, half to investments, half to your business or skill development. You're simultaneously building assets and capabilities. This phase is uncomfortable. You're working more than ever, saying no to social events, making sacrifices. This is the price of freedom. Pay it willingly. Phase 3. System building. Months 18 to 36. Your income is growing. You have some capital. You've developed valuable skills. Now build your first system. This could be hiring a virtual assistant to handle parts of your freelance work, creating a digital product that generates passive income, building a small e-commerce business, investing in rental property, developing a course or membership. The goal is to create your first income stream that isn't directly tied to your hours. It will be messy at first. That's normal. Iterate, improve, and systematize. Phase 4. Scaling and diversification. Year 3+. Now you have momentum. Your system generates income. You have capital. You've proven you can build something from nothing. Time to scale and diversify. Reinvest profits into growing your primary system. Simultaneously, start building a second income stream. Continue aggressive investing. Expand your network to higher levels. This is where exponential growth happens. Your skills compound. Your network compounds. Your investments compound. Your systems compound. Each element reinforces the others. The daily non-negotiables, regardless of which phase you're in. Certain daily habits are non-negotiable. Wake up early and protect your morning for high-value work. Invest at least 1 hour in learning. Review your financial progress. Work on your system or business. Connect with someone in your network. Exercise and maintain your health. Review your goals and adjust your actions. These habits seem simple, but consistency over years creates extraordinary results. Missing one day seems harmless. Missing consistently guarantees you stay trapped. Conclusion: the poverty trap is real, it's powerful, and it's designed to keep you exactly where you are. But it's not inescapable. Everything we've discussed today, the psychological barriers, the financial traps, the breakthrough strategies, the execution plan, these aren't theories. They're the exact path countless individuals have walked, from poverty to prosperity. The difference between those who escape and those who remain trapped isn't intelligence, luck, or connections. It's decision and execution. It's the willingness to do what's uncomfortable today for freedom tomorrow. You have a choice right now. You can close this video and return to the same patterns that have kept you stuck. Or you can make today the day everything changes. Start with one thing, just one. Track your expenses tonight. Sign up for that course. Reach out to that person. Take one action that your future self will thank you for. The trap is strong, but you're stronger. The question is, will you use your strength? The clock is ticking. Your future is being written right now by the actions you take today. What will you choose? Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Now, go build the life you deserve.